Being defeated by a wild Pokémon is very disheartening. Welcome back to attempt number 8 of our Pokemon Fire Red randomizer nuzlocke. Last episode, we got our Joltik, got a Finneon in our first encounter, and then immediately lost our second encounter against an Aegislash. We did not make it far in that episode. I was hoping for lucky number 7, but it does not seem to be the case. This run, we're starting over again. Well, let's go ahead and see what our 3 options are for our starters, and hopefully this time we can get it farther than last. Alright, Scorpie, Meryl, Mankey. None of these seem to be that good for a Nuzlocke run, at least to me. Joltik would have been perfect if I had been played smarter. I do not blame Joltik at all. I blame player error, aka me. But I think if you gotta choose out of the 3, Poison type, Water type, or Fighting type, our best bet is the Poison. We can do chip damage and hopefully have a better chance of catching Pokemon this time, as long as it's not another Aegislash. Yes, we need to name it. Drapion, sorry. Joan, the Drapion. He took the Mankey. Okay, let's go ahead and do our customary battle. We gotta learn how to fight in Pokemon. Apparently, I need a beginner's course again. I forgot to check what our stats were. Talk. Alright. Poison Sting, Knock Off, and Leer. Don't believe Knock Off does much, unless he's holding something. So let's go ahead and try Poison Sting. Yes, we know inflicting damage. It's 2 points of damage. And it twice. There you go. Now he's poisoned. That low kick is gonna hurt. Yeah, we'll stick with Poison Sting. Yep. I really hope this is the only match that we will lose in this run. Let him talk. Let's run and go grab Oak's parcel. I really hope that battle... Oh, thank you. I don't think I've ever seen her before. Is it because we lost our first trainer battle? Pokemon's alive, right? Yeah. Okay. A Binnacle. I believe he has Rock Water. Okay. Heal up real quick and collect Oak's parcel, and then we'll officially begin our Nuzlocke. We know that now the first possible encounter is a Binnacle. We'll see what this secondary is, maybe. Collect Oak's parcel. Like I was saying in the last one, I don't know if I should show all this every single time because it's, you know, just tutorial stuff just to get us started, and the Nuzlocke doesn't even start until we get our Pokeballs and Pokedex. But I like showing what our options are of our starters. And I don't want to put too much editing into this series, because I'd like it to be fair and open and honest with everything. I'm never going to, oh, I lost and save scum and all that good stuff. You guys are going to see everything they do. Okay. Three points of damage. Another tiny spike in experience. We're going with a disadvantage because we're lower level than we typically are by this point. Okay, now a whole lot of talking again. I narrated this last time. I don't think we need to do it again, especially so early since the last time. Get all the extra stuff. All the gimmicks are in this game. I try to turn the Dynamax off because the gym leaders will use them against us. If that's the case, and that can be either good or bad. All the talking. Let's go get the map, and our run officially begins. We have Drapion. We know we can potentially get a Binnacle. Let's see. What Pokemon has potential joining our team? Binnacle. Okay. That was close. That was almost a crit, I think. Okay. Fairly easy catch. Female Binnacle. Two Binnacle live together on one rock. When they fight, one of them will move to a different rock. Call them hands. Gave us a potion. Okay. Let's get to the town, heal up and fill our pockets. Aw, we could have got a Gaily. I like Gaily. I like its design. Okay, that's 5 points of damage. Gaily would have been a great person for our team. But at least we got our level up. Level 6. When I get to the Pokemon Center. I'm still in disbelief that we lost to a wild Aegislash. It wasn't even a trainer's Pokemon. And it was because I wasn't absorbing. I decided to try to status effect it first. Alright. Did not want to switch, I want to see. Hardy nature. It is rock water type. Tough claws. Boost moves that make contact. Cell smash. Sharply raises attack, special attack, and speed, but lowers defense and special defense. Scratch and sand attack. Relax nature, poison and dark type. Battle armor blocks critical hits. Poison, sting, leer, and knockoff. Okay. Let's go buy some extra stuff. I know we can get some antidotes in the forest, so I'm not too worried about those. Especially with a poison Pokemon on our team. Okay, 10 potions. And 4 Pokeballs. Okay, we are broke. So let's head into the forest. Well, we gotta talk to the old man first. He's gotta show us what Pokemon are in the forest. Then we can head into the forest to death. I love how they teach us, and there's no way to skip a Snorlax. That would be a great Pokemon to have on our team. Of course, this guy is going to somehow catch it with tossing just a normal Pokeball. Still call him a hacker. Somehow caught a Snorlax without weakening it first. Okay. Really don't need the basics, but... Or maybe I should learn how to do the basics again so I don't stop losing so stupidly. Okay. Let's go ahead and enter the Viridian Forest and see what we can get. Let's go collect that antidote in the corner. Potion. Antidotes around the corner. And more encounter. A Mr. Mime. Okay. He can certainly have some potential. Okay, I do not want to knock him out. Ooh, that's half my life. I better swap. Funny, I have Hands on my team. I would have happily called him Mr. Mime Hands. Okay. Please do not knock him out. That's close. Copycat. Now, does that mean Mr. Mime always has Poison Sting? Or will I be able to use Poison Copycat? See if I can even catch him. Barrier. Try again. Nope. Almost had it. Okay. I like that he's raising his defense. He might be able to survive another attack if I needed to then. Nope, almost had it. Okay, moves his defense again. No, I don't want to try. Nope. There's a pound. going to run out of Pokeballs before I have the ability to. There we go. Alright, female Mr. Mind. There we go. Hands is level 4 too. That helps. CHP went up. And he learned Water Gun. That's a good move to have. Oh, he's getting a decent amount of experience then. Both of them got a decent amount of experience. Alright, Mr. Mime. It is adept at conning people. It is said to be able to create walls out of thin air by miming. Okay. Connie. Let's take a look at our new teammate. I'm glad that we are getting a team built up. Psychic Fairy, modest nature. Okay. Soundproof, avoid sound-based moves. Barrier. Pound, confusion, and copycat. The user mimics the last move used. Fails if no move has been used yet. Alright, so don't use it on first turn then. Let's head back to heal real quick. And I think we are going to push our luck and try to fight the trainers in the forest. Like I said, I would rather very much over-level at this point. Still regretting that last one. Let's heal up real quick. Alright, 4, 5, and 6. Pardon me. I really miss the running shoes. I know we don't get them until after we defeat Brock and head to Mount Moon, but it feels so much slower walking normally in the game. Alright, let's get through the forest. I'll fight this trainer up here. See what he has. Two Pokemon. A Snorlax. Why does this 6 look weird? It's probably because it doesn't say level on it. Okay, let's Barrier. Raise our defense up. Use Tackle. Ooh, 5 points of damage. We only did a tiny bit. No, Confusion's not going to do that much. Let's try Hands. It's 3 points of damage, not very effective. It's also a chunk. They continue raising his defense up as much as possible. We're hitting him with a special attack. So 3 points of damage. We're going to use all of our power points of Water Gun just to knock down the Snorlax. Slowly chipping it away. Okay. Yeah, let's bring out our other Pokemon. Alright, Joan. He's down low. Let's get him out. Oh, that hurt. Alright, one more knockoff should be enough. There we go. Everybody's getting a nice hefty chunk of experience points. Level 6. Level 7. Trying to learn Withdrawal. If I'm not mistaken, that raises his defense up. The user withdraws his body into its hard shell, raising its defense stat. That would go good along with Shell Smash. But I think not for now. Drop another withdrawal. Level 7. And level 8. Way to go, Joan. Trying to use Mr. Mime. We have the type advantage with knockoff. Oh, a Poison Sting. Fairy type, that's what it is. Okay. Raise his defense up. There we go, one more and I think we got it. And he's poisoned. Yeah, we got this. Good job, Joan. Okay, let's head on back to heal up. Of course Caterpie can't hack it. You didn't use a Caterpie. You know, going back and forth like this really does make me appreciate the running shoes. Wish the Pokemon Center wasn't so far away. That Snorlax really did a number on us. If we come across a really strong wild Snorlax, we might be in trouble. Okay. And take a look. I believe we're still in a good order. 6, 7, 8. All the way back up the road again. Just avoiding a tall patch of grass. And then we have another trainer waiting for us in Viridian. We can technically avoid the one now if we wanted to and only worry about the last trainer. But I think I want the experience. So Mr. Mime. Go for it, Connie. Show him what you can do. Guard swap. So my defense is now higher. He lowered his. That was a silly move to do. Still enough battle. And enough to level us up. Alright, let's fight this trainer. Three Pokemon. Start off with the Snorlax. Yeah, why is it like that? It doesn't say the level, it just says 7. Alright. Confusion. Decent amount of experience. Damage. And he's confused now. That's good. Hurt himself. Nope. Let's swap. Let's get these hands. Yes, that is why I named it. It's just so that I can do that pun. Hurt yourself. Nope. Alright, that didn't hurt too bad. Nope. He didn't hurt himself in confusion once. Alright, let's see if we cannot make a miss then. Defense call. Stopped out his confusion, and now he's going to start a missing. That's good. All I can do is chip damage to him. That hurt. One more, and then we gotta swap out again. You missed. Another defense call. I can't imagine his defense can go much higher. Okay. Joan, we're gonna need you to carry us through this battle again. There we go. And a crit. Connie's another level. That's good. Trying to learn meditate. What does meditate do? User meditates to awaken the power and raise its attack stat. Right now, attack only works for a pound. Personally, I would like to get rid of pound, so... Alright, hands is level 8. And Joan's level 9 now. Joan learned Pin Missile, that'll be good. Bug type move, if I'm not mistaken. A ho-ho! We are in trouble. Doug has a ho-ho. Bug type, it's not going to do us much good now. See if we can poison it at least. Weather Ball? I don't know what that did. Another Weather Ball. Okay. Whirlwind. Brought out hands. Huh. Water gun. Alright. 4 damage on a critical hit. Not that effective. Water gun's super effective, so let's see if I can get rid of him quickly. There's a whirlwind. Connie. Alright, Connie, I just need you to be faster than a ho. There we go. A lot of experience for that. Hopefully the other trainers don't have ho-hos as well. It's 2 levels. Hands went up a level. A level 9. More HP is good. Level 10. A decent spread on that one. Attack and speed didn't go up. Trying to learn Fury Swipes. See, scratches 40 damage, 100 accuracy. Foes react sharp claws between 2 to 5 times. No. Fury Swipes is not a good nuzlocke move because there's a potential of knocking out Pokemon when I don't want them to. Alright, Joan is level 10. Spell to send out another Snorlax. Okay. Confusion. We are now stronger than when we faced the last Snorlax. And Connie's coming out. Bring in Joe. Alright, let's see if we can not poison him. Tackle. Poison? Nope. Can Snorlax be poisoned? Crit, that's good. 5 damage. Let's do another poison sting. There we go. That was a hard-fought battle. Okay. Let's go back to the Pokemon Center again. I'm not going to take the tall grass this time. 2 trainers down, 1 trainer left. That's the last trainer of the Forbidden Forest. We can fight the other 2 along the way if we want to come back this way, but for now I think I just want to get through the forest and I'll be satisfied. Something tells me that last trainer is probably going to have a ho-ho. I can't believe there's a ho-ho in Forbidden Forest. Now that I think about it, though, it's kind of ironic. Because didn't Ash see Ho-Ho on the first route before he made it to Viridian? Because of the Spearows and the Pikachu and that whole adventure in the first episode. Yeah, wasn't even Viridian Forest yet, because Viridian Forest is where you got Caterpie in the next episode. So, Route 1 is where Ash saw a ho-ho. We see it in Viridian Forest. And of course it's owned by a trainer. Which means that it's probably somewhere in this forest. Which makes me wonder how many ho-ho exist. Okay, that's 2 down. Nice to have the antidote. If we went up and around, there would be another trainer over there. Then there's the trainer here facing the wrong way. There's a Snorlax. Yeah, everybody's level 10. Everybody should be able to handle level 5 Snorlax, but I don't have to go back to the Pokemon Center again if we don't have to. There's another Mr. Mime. And then the last trainer. Another Snorlax. Alright, he's got 1 Pokemon, it's a Snorlax. Let's chisel it down. Confusion. Eight points of damage. Took 1 more hit as long as it's not a crit. Okay. Let's bring out these hands. Amnesia. Special defense sharply rose. Let's go ahead and scratch them then. That's 3 points of damage. So close. Hands can finish off Snorlax. Very nice. Connie's to a level 11 now. Trying to learn Double Slap. Double Slap is better than Fury Cutter. Nah, I'm gonna say no to Double Slap. I know it's a staple to fairy types like Clefairy and Jigglypuff and Mr. Mime, but I don't like the multi-hit moves because it can either not do a lot of damage or end up knocking out a Pokemon that we don't want to faint in a Nuzlocke. But we're going to go to the Pokemon Center end this episode, and we have one episode down of attempt number 8. Next episode, Lord Willen will be able to defeat Brock and continue on. But until then, I shall see you in the next time. Thank you all for the continued support of all this. This has been so much fun to be able to play through this game. Pokemon Fire Red randomizer with you never know what's around the corner. But until I see you guys, God bless.